Hi guys, it's Jessie Holton here, your Stampin Up Demonstrator for Australia, jessieholton.com. Thanks for joining me today for another card making session. I've been using this beautiful new set, Butterfly Gala. It's from the 2019 Occasions catalogue, and it's got a matching punch. So this comes in the bundle. And this is the new catalogue. If you don't have a copy of it and you would like a copy, get in touch with me and let me know. I'm happy to send you a copy if you live in Australia. And of course, if you don't have a demo who you already order through, I'd love to be your demo. So there's lots of beautiful things in this new catalogue. And this is the Gingham Gala Suite. It's got this gorgeous gingham designer series paper. This is a 6x6 inch stack, and this is the stamp set and the punch here. So you can get the bundle for $61, and of course you save 10% when you buy it in a bundle. So this has got some really pretty designs in it. The stamps are actually one piece with the little one and the big one above. And so when you stamp the image, you can punch it, and it's really easy to punch out. Then you've also got the bits to colour inside the wings, if you'd like to colour inside the wings. They've got the little antennas, the bodies, and of course some really great sentiments. So these are the cards that I've made to send out with my Occasions catalogue, and this is using the Petal Promenade. I had to think for a second. Petal Promenade designer series paper from the annual catalogue, and this is Grapefruit Grove that I've stamped with basic black and some of the basic adhesive back sequins. So I'm also doing this card for my stamp camp, and this version uses the Tranquil designer series paper, also from the annual catalogue, and I've got a fresh fig card base with Night of Navy for the butterflies, and I've also paired it with the Label Me Pretty stamp set and the matching punch. So this one I've stamped in Night of Navy for the border, and the Hello Beautiful comes from, comes from the Butterfly Gala stamp set. So it's a really good fit, don't you think? Pop my little spare butterflies back in there. And then I've just put a couple of dimensionals underneath the butterflies and the sentiment to pop them up, and some rhinestones and a little bit of the tulle, the polka dot tulle ribbon. So I'm just going to quickly go through and show you how we've made this card today. It's very simple, quick and easy. Now you could use Tranquil Tide, Fresh Fig, Night of Navy, Balmy Blue, or Crumb Cake. With the they're the coordinating colours for this designer series paper. It's got some lovely prints in there, and I thought today I would use the little bubble print, this one here. Thought that would be a cute one. I haven't used that one yet with the butterflies. I made lots and lots of them to go out with my Occasions catalogue mail out for my existing customers. So those are already in the post on their way. So what I'm going to do first, my basic card base is an A4 sheet cut in half at 14.85 and then scored down the centre at 10.5. And my basic base layer is 14.5 by 10.1 centimetres. So I've already got some, a big pile actually, of the ribbon already cut. So I'm going to use one of these pieces. And this is about 20 centimetres long. So you'll notice some of the ribbon has folded over while it's been rolled up. but I'm not going to even worry about that because it doesn't show once it's all underneath the little sentiment. So I'm just going to fold that in a little S-bend, and I'm going to pop it on top and staple it in place. And I find staples work really well with ribbon, especially ribbons like this that are very fine and, you know, the glue just seeps through. So I quite often use staples for my ribbon. And we're going to stick the sentiment right over the top, so you're not even going to see that. So now I've stapled that, I can glue it on my base. Okay, and I'll pop that aside, and I've got a scrap piece of thick Whisper White here. I like to use the thick Whisper White for popped up layers on my cards because it's a bit stronger. It doesn't fold in like the normal Whisper White. So I'll grab the border and I might do a purple border, fresh fig, to keep in with the fresh fig that I've got on the fresh fig that I've got on the card base. I do also have my stamping scrub on the side here, which is amazing because you can just scrub, takes 2 seconds, you've got a clean stamp, and pop that away. And I'll just use this butterfly that looks a bit like the stained glass windows, and I'll do some balmy blue. Isn't that pretty? So simple as well. And there are the filler stamps so you can colour in the backgrounds, but I quite like them like this. But they would be really fun to colour in with the blends or watercolour pencils if that's what you're into. Okay, clean that and put it away. And I'm going to do the, where is it? Hello Beautiful. I love the Hello Beautiful sentiment. There we go. Okay. Put my ink away for now. And look how easy this punch is to use. Cute or what? And we'll get the pretty label punch. And we'll bring our card back in. Now I've already got a dimensional that I've cut in half here from the previous card that I made. I find a half dimensional is a very good size for these little butterflies. I'm just going to do one on either side here. And one on either side there. You could you know, if you were going to post it, say overseas or something, you could do one on each, or even use mini dimensionals. Do one on each with the mini dimensionals. You could put a little bit of metallic thread underneath these butterflies. It would look very cute with a little nest of metallic thread underneath them. And that there. Now, I haven't put any dimensionals in the center because there's a staple under there. So that's actually going to hold the center of the card up, the sentiment rather. So you don't need to put a dimensional there. If you did, you'd actually have a lump in the middle because of where I've attached the ribbon there. And then, just to finish off, we'll just add a couple of little diamantes here. I like to use the 3 different sizes. So I do the biggest and the smallest together, and then the medium size on the other side. And I like to work in odd numbers. Now, finish off the inside of the card while you've got the card out, because it's much easier. We've already got all of the inks and the stamp set out. So I actually cut up a whole pack of the thin white cardstock by 14.5 by 10.1, which is the same size as my front layer of DSP. And I use that for the inside of all of my cards. So I'm just going to bring in, I might actually use a different butterfly. Just to keep things interesting. Do the balmy blue again. And isn't that beautiful, like the Ulysses? Is that what it's called, the Ulysses butterfly? Something like that anyway. And then, because I've already got this other stamp set out, the Label Me Pretty, I might actually use the Happy Birthday sentiment. Because it's always good to have a few extra birthday cards on hand. There we go. And isn't that lovely? Little butterflies flying over to the flower patch. A little bit of glue on the inside. You don't need to go too heavy with the Tombow. There we go. And the finished product. So Night of Navy and Balmy Blue. And isn't this a pretty little stamp set? I hope you've enjoyed my card making today, and if there's anything that I can help you with, please drop me a line. If you would like the new Occasions catalogue, please let me know. I'd be happy to post you one if you live in Australia and you don't have a demo whom you already order through. You can contact me at jessie@jessieholton.com by email, or on my blog you can just write a comment and I'll get back to you. That's fine. There's also a sign up form on my blog for the Occasions catalogue. Thank you for joining me today, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.